I mean, laughter is a great medicine. It is a great energy booster. Laughter is, when it's true and it's from the heart, let your heart laugh and let it be happy. And look at your real self. Who are you now and who are you pretending to be? When you do this, when you know who you are, when you know exactly who you are today, and you can look in the mirror and you can say, I know you. You are an outgoing, you are friendly, you are successful, you are energetic, whatever you want to add to what you want. Look at your real self. I mean, really you, who you are deep inside. The you that is just excited, the you that is everything around you is vibrating at that level of happy, of excitement, of go get 'em, of yes, yes, yes. When you look at yourself and you see who you are creating an actual mental map of your life. When you look at yourself, you alone are creating a mental map of your life and where you're going and where you're at right now. You're the only one that will create this amazing map for you to follow. Think of it as a treasure map. You're creating it every day. And what you're doing is you're creating the life you want daily by the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, the way you talk, the way you present yourself to the public and to those around you. You are always and foremost creating your own map. It's a life map. I like to call it a life map because I notice there's some days when I create a really great life map. There's other days when my life map isn't so happy. So, one thing I want to ask you here real quick is, do you set your goals and do you finish them? Do you go to the finish line with every goal you set? Or do you give yourself excuses as to why you haven't finished that goal? Do you give yourself excuses to why you're not going to finish that goal? Do you give yourself excuses that this isn't right for me or this isn't going to work for me? Whatever it is, are you giving yourself excuses? So, this goes for all areas of your life, not just your business, not just what you're doing, in the short term. This is for you to answer for yourself because you're the only one that will create a life map. You are the only one who will be able to do that and go forward with that. You are the only one who can see what's going on in your life, in your world, and your path. You are the only one that actually knows where you're at and where you're going. Try laughing along the way, okay? If you don't, take the time to just laugh from the heart. I don't mean cackle and I don't mean fake it. And I want you to feel it in your heart. A real true belly laugh in the heart. Because the reality is, self-image is so important for us. Self-image is how we see ourselves. Self-image is our reality. It's all around us. It's with us. It's constantly there. So when we use our self-image, when you look in the mirror, who do you see? I mean, really, when you look in the mirror, who do you see? If you don't see someone that is successful, if you don't see someone that is outgoing, that is friendly, that is being that person that you dream of being, then you're not reaching your life map. And take a look at this a little closer because as we age and as we go every day, our cells in our bodies, you notice that you age, right? You've noticed yourself aging over the years. You can maybe look back and say, when I was 16, wow, I looked really like this, or I did that, and I was able to move this way, and I was more flimsy and more, vibrant or whatever. So your cells are constantly regenerating in your body. And they go in cycles. Our cells go in cycles in our bodies, which causes us to age, which causes us to change, which causes our hair to turn gray and causes us to get lines and wrinkles, and it causes us to maybe gain weight or lose weight. Our cells are constantly changing and growing. And they go in 2-year cycles. It takes them 2 years to get to the next plateau. and then they will start over again. So, but when you're looking at your cells and how they're changing in your body, just know that your cells are taking cues. They're taking signals from your thoughts, from your feelings, from the vibrations you're putting out. Your cells are taking signals on what you want to do. You know, you can be an elder person and have very few lines and wrinkles because you have a mindset that's taking you down another path. You are eating right, you are exercising, you are being that person that is aging gracefully, aging beautifully. So your new cells are always transforming who you are in your body and your mind. When your mindset is off kilter and you're not on the path that you need to be on, your mindset will just constantly be in the negative or in the non-flux. So laugh about where you're at and say, you know what, I'm changing this. I'm going this way. There's nothing going to stop me from being this way. Because your mindset directs your cell growth. And most people don't realize it. It is scientific, it is medical, but it's more scientific than anything. Because when you look at the growth of your cells, our cells break down constantly. As we age, our cells are breaking down. But then there's always new ones rebuilding. We're always having our cells rebuilding and growing in our bodies. So use your mindset, because your mindset is very important. It triggers thoughts and feelings and emotions and imagination. You know what? If you use your imagination, you can trigger your cells to grow in a way where you are aging gracefully, you're aging prosperely, where you're constantly attracting back to you what you want. Regardless if you're focused on the new house, you're focused on the car, you're focused on the trips, you're focused on the new wardrobe, you're focused on just the perfect soulmate to share your life with. Whatever you're focused on, that's going to give it energy. That's part of your mindset. That is part of your mindset that gives your cells in your body the energy it needs to how to reproduce and how to grow. I don't mean reproduce like, conceiving a child or anything like that. Your cells are constantly regrowing and they're constantly expanding and enlightening for you in your body, yourself right now, in everything around you. So when you do this, and you do it with heart and with feeling, you have to have feelings, guys. Come on. It doesn't matter if you're trying to build or if you're trying to just reshape the job you have. It doesn't matter. Your mindset and the self-image you have of yourself right now is going to be what's going to take you to that level. It's going to be what's going to take you up and over the cusp of where you want to go. Regardless, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're looking for the car, if you're looking for the new home, or maybe you're happy right where you're at, and that is just awesome for you. I am so happy for you if you're where you're at right now and everything is going beautifully. You've got the job, you've got the business, and everything is flowing to you freely. You're right in the right mindset, and your cells will be reproducing to where you're going to be healthier. You're going to be happier. A sick body will live in sick cells. Or sick cells will live in a sick body. It's kind of a mix right there, because different diseases come up and attack us. And it's up to our immune systems that we need to create to combat those diseases. And there's different things, there's different foods that will take care of that. There's also different foods that will make you happy, that will make you excited, that will make you ecstatic. But whatever you're doing, grow your cells to the path that you want to go. It is that simple for that. It is that simple. I don't like anything to be too difficult, and I don't like things to be so where I can't understand them. So this is the easiest way I could think to explain it here is your cells change constantly. And they go in a 2-year cycle. By the end of the 2 years, whenever they started, I can't tell you that your cells regrowth is going to start right now. I don't know when it started for you, and I can't tell you when it's going to end. But they go in a 2-year cycle. And at the end of that 2 years, you're going to have noticed changes throughout that time, because it's just a gradual change. You're going to notice different changes. Maybe different changes in your attitude. Maybe you're going to notice different changes in how you're acting, different changes in the way you're being. Maybe you're going to notice different changes in just how you feel and how you see things. Those are different changes that you will see your cells have grown and expanded, not just your mindset, but your body, your life, and everything around you, which will bring in more on demand for you, the manifestations that you're building, that you're creating. It's going and it's constantly moving. We are always growing, and we're always, our cells, our body, everything is constantly in motion. So use your energy, use everything about you to grow who you want to be, to have the success you want, to grow the business, to have the house, to have the cars, to have the trips, to have everything you desire. It's all there. You have to work for it. You have to put it out there. If you have a home business, you better be working it, and you better be working it every day. There's a lot of automation systems we can get you into out there that will help you. You do it in the course of, throughout the day, or you could set it up to take you 3 days to run it for, 3 more days, or whatever you do. It's your choice. Like just for this one, I set up my automations to run for 3 days so that I could go do the other things this week and got things done. But I still have my automations running. It took a little extra work. It took some extra, I want to say attention. So that's what it takes sometimes, is to just get out of your box, get out of your comfort zone, and take a look at what you're doing, take a look at how you feel, and take a look at the systems you're using. Take a look at the strategies that you need. If you need new strategies, if you need new systems, your cells are always regrowing. So you got to keep up with your body. You got to keep up with how things are. You got to keep up with your own prosperity. Okay? It is simple. It is easy. And your self-image says a lot about you. It says a lot about how people see you. And it says a lot about what's going on in your life. So be sure you're keeping track of that, and take a look at what we have in our header. It's up here just for you. Talk to y'all later.